Caregivers are the unsung heroes of our society. They provide essential support to children, seniors, and individuals with disabilities, enabling them to live with dignity and independence. Their compassionate care strengthens families and communities. However, caregivers often face challenges, including financial insecurity, limited access to support services, and a lack of recognition for their invaluable contributions. Canada, like many countries, is facing a growing demand for caregiving services. This demand is driven by an aging population, increasing rates of chronic illness, and a desire among families to provide the best possible care for their loved ones. Recognizing the importance of caregivers, Canada has launched a new pilot policy aimed at attracting and retaining skilled caregivers. This new policy reflects Canada's commitment to creating a more inclusive and supportive society. By providing a pathway to permanent residency for caregivers, Canada is ensuring that families have access to the care they need while offering caregivers the opportunity to build a better future for themselves and their families. This essay will delve into the details of Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy, exploring its eligibility criteria, application process, and the benefits it offers to caregivers and Canadian families alike. The Caregiver Pilot policy is a beacon of hope, lighting the way for countless families. With unwavering dedication and compassion, caregivers are the unsung heroes, making a profound impact on the lives they touch. This policy is not just a program, it's a promise of a brighter, more inclusive future. It recognizes the valuable contributions of caregivers to Canadian society and aims to attract and retain skilled professionals in this crucial sector. Together, we can build a community where every act of care is celebrated and every caregiver is empowered. The pilot program includes measures to protect caregivers from exploitation and ensure they have access to fair wages and working conditions. Let's embrace this journey with hope and inspiration, knowing that every step forward is a step towards a better tomorrow. The new policy is a testament to Canada's commitment to building a more compassionate and caring society. To be eligible for Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy, applicants must meet specific criteria designed to ensure they are qualified and prepared to provide high-quality care. First and foremost, applicants must have a genuine offer of employment from a Canadian family or individual in need of caregiving services. This job offer must meet specific requirements, including a minimum wage and a detailed description of the caregiving duties. In addition to a valid job offer, applicants must demonstrate their language proficiency in either English or French. They must achieve a minimum language benchmark to ensure effective communication with their employers and the individuals they care for. Furthermore, applicants must have completed at least 1 year of post-secondary education or have equivalent work experience in a relevant field. This requirement ensures that caregivers have the necessary skills and knowledge to provide competent care. Finally, applicants must undergo health and criminal background checks to ensure the safety and well-being of the individuals they will be caring for. These checks are standard procedure for individuals seeking permanent residency in Canada. The application process for Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy is designed to be straightforward and transparent, guiding applicants through each step. Firstly, potential applicants should begin by gathering all necessary documentation, including their passport, educational credentials, language test results, and job offer letter. Having these documents readily available will streamline the application process. Once the required documents are in order, applicants can create an online profile through the Government of Canada's immigration website. This online portal provides a secure platform for submitting applications and tracking their progress. After creating an online profile, applicants will need to complete the application forms, providing accurate and detailed information about their background, work experience, and qualifications. Finally, applicants must pay the applicable processing fees and submit their complete application package through the online portal. It's crucial to double-check all information before submission to avoid delays. Section 5, Benefits for Caregivers, a pathway to a brighter future. Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy offers numerous benefits to eligible caregivers. One of the most significant benefits is the opportunity to obtain permanent residency in Canada. Permanent residency grants caregivers the right to live and work in Canada indefinitely. They can also access healthcare, education, and social services. Moreover, this policy allows caregivers to bring their spouse and dependent children to Canada. This family reunification ensures caregivers can build a new life together. The policy recognizes foreign work experience, aiding career aspirations in Canada. They can gain Canadian work experience, enhancing employability and opening new opportunities. Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy empowers caregivers to create a better future for themselves and their families. Section 6. Impact on Canadian families. Strengthening bonds, building communities. Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy strengthens bonds and builds stronger communities. It provides access to dedicated caregivers, alleviating stress for families. The policy promotes diversity and inclusivity within Canadian communities. Caregivers support job creation and economic growth. In conclusion, it strengthens families and fosters a more inclusive society. Section 7. Addressing the caregiving crisis. A step in the right direction. Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy is a significant step towards addressing the growing caregiving crisis. With an aging population, this policy provides a much-needed solution. By attracting skilled caregivers, Canada ensures access to necessary care. This policy helps alleviate strain on the healthcare system. Ethical recruitment and fair working conditions protect caregivers from exploitation. This is crucial for a sustainable caregiving sector. Ongoing evaluation and feedback ensure the policy meets its objectives. Canada's commitment sets a positive example for other countries. Prioritizing caregivers and families creates a more compassionate society. Section 8. Conclusion. Embracing a future of compassion and support. Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy represents a significant milestone in the country's journey towards creating a more compassionate and supportive society. By recognizing the invaluable contributions of caregivers and providing them with a pathway to permanent residency, Canada is demonstrating its commitment to families and communities. This policy is not merely about filling a labor market need, it's about embracing a future where care is valued, respected, and supported. It's about recognizing the essential role that caregivers play in our lives and ensuring that they are treated with dignity and fairness. As Canada moves forward, it's essential to continue building upon this progress. This includes providing ongoing support to caregivers, addressing systemic barriers, and fostering a culture of appreciation for the work they do. By embracing a future of compassion and support, Canada can create a society where everyone, regardless of age or ability, can live with dignity, independence, and a sense of belonging. Section 9. Call to action. Join the movement for caregiver recognition. Canada's new Caregiver Pilot policy is a step in the right direction, but the journey towards a more caregiver-friendly society is far from over. We all have a role to play in creating a future where caregivers are valued, respected, and supported. First and foremost, educate yourself about the challenges faced by caregivers and the importance of their work. Share this knowledge with others and advocate for policies that promote their well-being. Support organizations that provide resources and support to caregivers. Volunteer your time or donate to help them continue their valuable work. Challenge negative stereotypes and misconceptions about caregiving. Promote the profession as a viable and rewarding career path. Finally, show your appreciation for the caregivers in your life. A simple thank you or a gesture of kindness can go a long way in making them feel valued and appreciated. Together, let's create a society that recognizes, respects, and supports the invaluable contributions of caregivers.